Now, could you see the unit 4, Lucas? Is it available now?
Let me see.
Okay.
Silence.
Mm,
No, I can see. I just see the quizzes of module 3.
mhm. Okay, let's wait a second.
Okay.
Maybe it's charging, yeah. Mm, mm, Now,
Ah,
or maybe you could refresh the page.
yes. No, I can see. Just the, like I said, quizzes from module 3.
Okay, but you are seeing in the course part, right? Not in the assignments.
Ah, on the course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see now the yeah.
Okay, great. So we're gonna start with the tag questions.
Okay.
Okay. Um, when we talk about tag questions, I don't know if you remember. I'm gonna share my screen with you.
Okay.
It is not a complicated grammar, but it envelopes like all grammars that we saw since the beginning. For example, when we're gonna use tag questions, when we know some information and we want to confirm that information. Okay,
Okay.
so tag question. We're gonna use it for yeah, we're gonna use it to check the information. Okay. For example, if I tell you this, you are Lucas. You are
Mhm.
Lucas. I'm sure that you are Lucas. I know that information about you, but I'm not really sure. So I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna tell you the sentence, the information that I have, and I'm gonna ask you, okay, about this information if it's true or not. So, for
Okay.
example, you are Lucas,
Mhm.
aren't you? Aren't you? So this part is the tag question, okay? This
Okay.
part means like verdad, no ve, cierto, okay? So this part means this, okay? So how we
Okay.
are gonna do the tag question? Always we are gonna have this sentence. In the sentence, we have to try to identify which is the auxiliary. In this case, for example, is are.
Okay.
And it says the first rule of that question, if the sentence is affirmative, the tag question, it will be negative. Number two, if the sentence is negative, the tag question will be affirmative. Okay, so it's gonna be the opposite. Okay, so in this case, in this example, we have the sentence, first the sentence, and the sentence is affirmative, right?
Okay.
So the
Mhm.
tag question has to be negative. And how we're gonna do the tag question? We identify the auxiliary, in this case, verb to be are, and we
Mhm.
have to convert this into negative, aren't, and we have to put the same subject, you. The same subject as the sentence. Okay?
Okay.
Great. So this is with verb to be present. What happens if I have a simple present? For example, we play, we play soccer. So, which is in this sentence, Lucas, which is the auxiliary?
Okay.
Yes. What is the auxiliary, Lucas?
Wait, you are Lucas, aren't you? We played soccer. So the auxiliary was the R, right?
No, because in this part, we are talking about present, simple present. Do
Okay.
you remember that in simple present, we don't use the auxiliary in affirmative sentences?
Mm-hmm.
For example, okay, this is simple present. Do you remember that the auxiliary is do and does?
Yes.
And we said that this do and does, we don't use it in affirmative sentences, only
Okay.
in negative and questions. And as this is, for example, affirmative question, we are not using do.
Okay.
So, but it means that it is, for example, simple present. So we're gonna put we works
Mm-hmm.
with do.
Mm-hmm.
So we will put don't, the
So,
negative, right?
okay.
And the same of subject, we.
Okay.
This is an affirmative sentence. But for example, what happens if we have negative? In this case, like they don't eat burgers. They don't eat burgers. So in this part, which is the auxiliary?
Don't.
Don't, right? So what am I gonna put here in the tag question?
Uh, don't they?
No, this is negative. So I will put
Uh, they eat.
no, this is negative.
So
So
it's
if
a
it's negative,
affirmative.
affirmative.
But mm,
Do the affirmative of don't,
okay.
right? Do and the same subject.
Do they?
Do they,
Okay.
okay?
Mhm.
Great. So for example, if we have an affirmative with the third person, for example, he eats pizza. So what
Mhm.
am I gonna put?
Sheets. Pizza. So we put here do right?
No, because it's she. She
She
works with.
she does she? Doesn't she?
Exactly. Doesn't she, right? Because if it's here, if here it's affirmative,
Mm-hmm.
here is negative, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And if we have, for example, negative, like he doesn't love animals, for example. In this case,
Okay.
it will be
Does he?
great. Does he? Very good. And what happened, for example, if we talk about simple past? In simple past, we said that we have our auxiliary that it's did. But the same as do and does, if we have affirmative sentences, we don't put the auxiliary, but we put the verb in past, right? For example, they They, okay, they bought a car. So in this case, what do I have to put in the tag question?
They bought a car. So we put the negative, right?
Yeah,
So did they? Did,
didn't.
didn't they?
Exactly, very good. Yes, in this case, what or how is the way that we're not gonna get confusion with this? It is because of the verb, because the verb it will be in past, right?
Okay.
Great. So after we have, okay, didn't play the piano. He didn't play the piano. So how is the tag question here?
Did he?
Exactly. Okay. Very good. Excellent. So before of this, for example, we could use with other auxiliaries, right? For example, we should study more, for example. How is it
Okay.
gonna be the tag question?
We shall study more. So shouldn't we?
Yes. Shouldn't we? Very good, right? So always we have to try to identify the auxiliary in the last one.
Okay.
I can't run fast, for example.
I can't run fast. Can I?
Exactly, very good. Can I? Great. Perfect. So until here, is everything understood, Lucas?
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Lori, can you give me a second, please?
yeah,
My
don't
dog is,
worry.
I don't know, it's crazy.
Okay, don't worry, don't
Please.
worry.
I'm back, Lori. Sorry.
Don't worry, don't worry. I understood very well. Okay, so, okay, so are we ready to go to the platform and do it?
Yes, of course.
Okay, very good. So let's go. Okay.
You will assign the...
Yeah, give me a second. I'm
Okay.
assigning you right now.
Okay.
first, second, he. Okay. So now it's assigned. Maybe you
Okay.
can refresh the page and you will see it in the platform.
Okay. Let me. Okay. So. Simon. Grammar tag questions 1, right?
One. Yes.
Okay.
Please, you're gonna share with me. Please look.
My screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
And now let's just see if there is some mistakes.
Okay. Can you see now my screen?
Yeah. Yeah. I
Okay.
can see it.
You are Nick Crawford. You don't trust me. Do you? Nick can't speak Spanish. Can he play He plays soccer. It's like you said before, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
does he? No, doesn't he? You aren't a journalist. It doesn't know. No, this is here. This is here. And the last one.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. Perfect. So let's go to the other one.
Okay. Hmm. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Why? Because if you realize in the first one, the verb, for example, so is in past,
It's in
right?
past.
And in
Yes.
the other one, it's in present, believe.
Yes. So here. Okay.
Yeah. Now it's perfect. Very good. Very good. Okay, Lucas. So after this, we have adjectives and adverbs.
Okay.
Okay. When we talk about adjectives and adverbs, I don't know if you can tell me what an adjective is.
An adjective, it's like tall. You are tall.
Yeah, okay. It's, for example, a word that describes a person, right?
Right.
Yes, great. So if I tell you what an adverb is,
An adverb means like I can't remember. Yeah, I know it's adverbio, pero
yeah, but the definition,
yeah, I can't remember.
the adverb, for example, as the adjective qualifies the person, right? For
Okay.
example, he is tall, for example,
Mhm,
right? So
mhm.
tall, we are qualifying the person. But when we talk about an adverb, we always are gonna qualify, we're gonna describe about the action of the person. Okay, for example, you run fast or fastly in this case, okay, fastly.
Okay.
So I am qualifying the way you run fastly, okay? In most
Okay.
of the time, we are gonna see that the adverb, it's gonna finish always in L and Y. For example, the
Okay.
adjective is fast, rápido, and the adverb is gonna be fastly, rápidamente, okay?
Okay.
So that is the difference between an adjective and adverb. Adjective qualifies the person. For example, he is fast. Él es
Okay.
rápido. But if I have he runs fastly, no fast, because I
Okay.
am qualifying the action run. So it's fastly. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Great. So we're gonna see those examples in the next exercise. Adjectives
Okay.
versus adverbs. Okay,
Okay.
so let's put next. And we're going to try to identify here in the first one.
Okay.
Okay. So the number one.
Hi, Amy. How is your job? The job is good. What
Yeah.
about?
For example, good is the adjective, right?
Mm-hmm.
And well is the adverb. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it's great. So let's continue.
Okay, but I'm working really hard. Oh, I need to put hardly here.
In this case, for example, okay, but I'm working really hard. Yes, in this case, you are talking about you. It's great, hard, only
Okay.
hard.
My boss is tough, but at least he is fairly. Um,
Okay, no.
no?
In that case, yes, it's only fair because you are saying, but he is
Mm-hmm.
fair, right? So you don't have an action before or after his.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah. I'm sure you will do do well or do good.
It's great. Do well because why? You have the action do
Mm-hmm.
before, right? It's great.
Okay. Now, do you want to go? to a movie tonight. I can't. I have to work lately. It's just do you speak
In this
Spanish?
case, for example, in number 5, Lucas,
Mm-hmm.
yes, we have the verb there, right? Work.
Mm-hmm.
But, but for example, in this case, it says, I can't. I have to work. So the first verb is have. So the second, it's only like a complement. So
Okay.
in this part, you are talking about an action that you have to do. I have to work. And if you translate, it doesn't have meaning. For example, yo no tengo que trabajar tardemente o yo tengo que trabajar hasta tarde, late.
Okay.
Yes? Okay, that's great.
Hey, just do you speak Spanish? Yes, but I don't speak it fluently. Why? Well, there's a Spanish movie at the quad. You might like to see it. People say it's very good, or very well, very well. That sounds good.
In that case was very good.
Okay.
Yes, because it is very
Mhm.
good. The subject it is.
That sounds good. It always a nice experience to listen to Spanish, even when I can't understand everything. Okay.
Okay, so let's see it. Okay, great. So in the other exercise, okay, you're gonna do it alone. Let's see.
Okay. I had no plans last night, so I went to a movie. I asked Amy to go, but she was busy, had to work. She told me about a Spanish movie that the quad, and that's where I went. It was a very mm, the star of the movie. He sang. Okay, I'm gonna.
Okay, so let's see. That's somewhere. Perfect, very good. Any mistake? So was it clear, Lucas? Or maybe do you have any other question?
Mm, maybe I need to practice more this. It I
Yes.
have a lot of issues here in the last in the last quiz, so maybe I need to read more and nothing else, I think.
Okay, yeah. For example, in the vocabulary part and in the listening, you are going to practice more about this part.
Okay.
Okay, but if you have any other, for example, while you are going to go working in the other assignments, try to read and translate. And if you have some other doubt, please tell. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Lucas. So for today, we're going to finish here. Tomorrow
Okay.
we're gonna finish with the last grammar, and with that we're gonna finish all the model. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, Lucas, so let's finish with the survey.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, Lucas, so see you tomorrow. Have a
Okay.
nice day.
Thank you. Same for you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.